We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Chad Green will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Hit back up the middle, gloved by LeMahieu, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees,
In there at the knees, strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he popped him up. Bodie into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless, and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hard on the ground toward short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone!
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
1-1 the count now. Fouled off. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Inside, ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. One and 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Now the runners take off again. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Throw won't get him.
Batting it, the second baseman, Yomer Sanchez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yomer Sanchez. In his career versus this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a cold strike regardless. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And remember here, There's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Ready with the payoff pitch. That's popped up. Estrada ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Next for New York, Tyro Estrada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now a curveball misses inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they work so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
One out and a runner on second base. And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Now the 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The relay, the throw, and he's tagged out at second, but one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lester's 2-0 home. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire, but looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras as we begin the top of the 4th. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Voit trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. first offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 9, shortstop,
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 0-2 now from Lester. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. High in the air out to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Now back
to the plate now, Gio Urshela. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now Lester's 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Into the box, Thairo Estrada, as he hits one on a line to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Now batting.
Lester sets. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1 to Schwarber. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter number
striding in, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Ball even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Three-two pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. From the stretch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Cubs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
The 1-0 home.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
This is line to left, And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up. Digging in once again, Luke Voigt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days.
Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So stepping in, Tyro Estrada. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Mills is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cubs 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping up to the plate, David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 1-2.
No, that's low.
One run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Two and two now to Baez. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Down the first baseline. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The right fielder, Aaron.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Count still at 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch of the at-bat.
Up there.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Down to 3-1.
High and deep to right center. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. That's inside.
The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Aaron Hicks. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Aroldis Chapman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. high in the air out to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Popped up. Urshela over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game.